G'day, Heath here from pickinglessons.com, the Boys of Bluehill. It's a great melody. In this arrangement, we're looking at a fingerstyle version. We've got some interesting stuff happening. We're in an alternate tuning, we're in DADGAD. We'll get to that in a moment. We're also going to have a look at the first 4 measures to get us going in this arrangement here in this video. But if you head to pickinglessons.com, you'll grab yourself a copy of the tablature that we're working through, and in the members section there, we're going to break down the remainder of the tune. You'll also have a play along track there you can download, pickinglessons.com. Okay, so let's check out this arrangement. We're in the key of D, we're in DADGAD tuning. So DADGAD is D-A-D, G-A-D. Yeah, so get your tuner out and get there. So 6th string from E down to D, A and D is standard, G is standard, A comes down from B, and our E string goes down to the D. So D-A-D, G-A-D. It's a lovely tuning. Works great for this one key of D, works really well. It's a hornpipe, so we want to have the hornpipe sort of shuffle to our rhythm. So our 8th notes are uneven. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. If this was played straight, it just so wouldn't feel right. So we really want to make sure that we get this sort of shuffle in our playing. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, rather than 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 3. So it's long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short with our 8s. The triplets are going to feel great in this feel as well. So the triplets fit inside that. So long, short, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, long, short, 1, 2, 3. So the 3 triplets fit really well on the beat, and this groove just sits really nicely. So keep an ear out as we play through. This opening position here, let's have a bit of a look at some of these left hand positions. We want this 3rd finger to stay put there on the 4th fret until we move through. There's some fingering suggestions in the tablature, but just keep an eye on your right hand. Low notes, use your thumb. Melody, use your fingers. It's not overly complicated in terms of the finger choice. What we're going to do is let's work on the feel in the left hand. So we've got this melody. Yeah, so really watch the feel there. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Let the notes ring as much as you can. Hold that position there with your 3rd finger. Take it off, bring it back on, yeah? Switching chord positions to our G. So what we want here, 2nd finger, 1st finger. Passing note into the A7. So 2nd and 1st fingers. Open A string as a passing note. Hammer on, triplet. 2 and a, 2 and a, 3. Then another triplet at the end of the measure, 4 and a. So you can use your thumb on that one and 1, 2, 3 notes into the triplet. 4 and a. 1 and 2 and a, 3, 4 and a, hold. So there's a lot of moments you really do need to hold our melody notes in there. This is one of them. When we hold this note, we'll come back to what we've just done in a moment, but once you hold that note, that kicks off what happens in the next measure. We want that melody note to continue on while we then play this lovely little variation there over a B minor. So we're altering the D chord to the relative minor. It's really nice. Into the A7, to the D, to the G. So let's just run those positions. We're going to go from the 4th beat in measure 2, the triplet, hold on to that, into the B minor, A7, D, and G. So if you're familiar with the melody for the Boys of Bluehill, we are making some alterations and embellishments around the melody. Yeah, this is not a basic version of the melody. This arrangement, we're colouring it up with some variation and the use of different ornaments. So there's a bit going on. Let's just break that down again. So the triplet leading us in, we want to hold that F sharp because that's part of the melody. And then that B underneath, kind of creating that B sense of a B minor chord, is the accompaniment. An A7 sounding position, again altering the melody, the D, so in terms of A7 and those hammer-ons and pull-offs, just be firm, be strong. Same for the D. Try not to rush them. It's not a quick one, it's a triplet. 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and, yeah, to the G position. open D note to act as a passing note to get us back into the next measure. So those first 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold on to everything as long as you can. Melody note. So being familiar with where the left hand's moving is important. So you can get yourself pretty tied up quickly if you're not sure or finger choice keeps changing. So be consistent there. Check out Fingering the Tablature. It's all there. Right hand, go with what feels comfortable. Use that thumb, of course, and the fingers. It's a fingerstyle arrangement. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. If you're playing this, you're already finger picking, yeah? So just be conscious of your choice and make a good, sort of efficient choice there. Get to know those first 4. We've got 8 bars for part A and 8 for part B, so we do repeat each. Now, pickandlessons.com, you're going to be able to grab this tablature, so grab what we've been working through in the remainder of the tune. In the member section there, we will break down the remainder of this lesson. We'll have a look at what's going on with all these different chords and a different melody that we're playing. You'll also have a play-along track you can download as well. So pickandlessons.com, I'll see you there.